1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rich's Top 5.
All right, here's my top 5. My top 5 games that I'm looking forward to the most intriguing matchups for this coming week. Number 5, I'm still sticking with the Jets being intriguing. They got, I guess, one more game of being intriguing. Well, and it's also who they're taking on. They're taking on the Vegas Raiders, who have a chance to get to 500. Can they continue the Antonio Pierce magic? It'll be Zach Wilson against the Purdue quarterback last year who had Michigan's plays thanks to Ohio State and Rutgers in the Big Ten championship game for Purdue. It's not great when it happens to other people, I guess. So long story short is, can Antonio Pierce magic on Sunday Night Football in front of the whole country with Aiden O'Connell and this obviously more happy, it appears, Vegas Raiders team? Can they go ahead and do it? And can the Jets beat the team that fields the number 17 that they tried to get at the trade deadline? Lots of intriguing aspects here coming off of that Jet egg that got laid on Monday Night Football against the Los Angeles Chargers. Next up on this list, number 4, I'm going with the Texans, folks. I don't think I've had an intriguing matchup involving the Texans yet this year, but Texans at Bengals. 2 Ohio State quarterbacks, right? C.J. Stroud, the latest, and Joe Burrow, who said this week that he went to school at Ohio State and played football at LSU, which I'm sure his professors down in the bayou appreciated. But nonetheless, Joe Burrow playing some of the best football we've seen in the last month. He's healthy. He's killing it. Can the Cincinnati Bengals keep rolling on against the Texans team that has, I guess, arguably the hottest quarterback in the NFL, the already wrapped up Offensive Rookie of the Year in C.J. Stroud? Number 3 on this list, can the Chargers keep it up? They head home after winning 2 in a row against the Bears and the Jets. Now here come the Lions, coming off of a bye week. And the Lions at the Chargers, to me, is fascinating. Jared Goff, back where he once belonged in Los Angeles, in SoFi Stadium, taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. I think this is an intriguing matchup with the Lions trying to get their 7th win. Number 2 on this list, Browns-Ravens in M&T Bank. The Ravens have absolutely foreclosed on their last 2 opponents in the bank. It was the Lions getting smoked. It was the Seahawks getting smoked. What about the Browns bringing Myles Garrett trying to chase down Lamar Jackson? It is the first matchup of Deshaun versus Lamar. Due to injuries, we haven't seen it yet from last year to this year. Can't wait to see this one. How well can the Browns play on the road where everybody has been getting crushed, and the Ravens putting some of the best football out there on the line? Number 1 of my top 5 most intriguing matchups for week number 10 coming up is 49ers Jaguars, both coming off a bye, both teams having serious aspirations. The 49ers having theirs doused over the last 3 weeks with 3 losses in a row. They've been sitting on that for an entire fortnight. Here come the Jaguars, who started 1-2, now 6-2, the longest winning streak in the NFL at 5 games right now, putting it on the line against Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle. It's going to be a great one. The 49ers against the Jaguars, the most intriguing matchup for me for week number 10. Coming up this weekend.
You think we need one more?
Oh, sure, why not?
All right, we'll get one more.
Thanks, George. Appreciate that. I was just, because there's an I in Rich and Eisen, I was going to put Colts and Patriots up there, try to be a good company man, see if there will be a little something extra in my paycheck, but I just can't do it. But still tune in, please, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time for all of us to be there for you here in Frankfurt, Germany. Kyler Murray's back, and the Atlanta Falcons are starting the Fitzmagic 2.0 again in Taylor Heineke, and I can't wait to see what Kyler looks like. James Conner's going to be back. This team that currently holds the top spot in the draft with so much talent at the top of next year's draft. They have the number 1 overall pick, but it looks like they're putting their best players back out on the field. James Conner off of IR, Kyler Murray off of his knee injury, his first start. And boy, do the Falcons need this. And will Bijan get the football more than Algier? Like, that's the question. I know you spoke about it with Marshall Faulk yesterday. What's up with that? That is another intriguing matchup, and that's my top 5 for y'all right there.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.